Hey, my name is Wyatt, and I've kind of been bored lately, so I just been thinking, what if I get baptized? I mean, I like pools and stuff, that's cool. I mean, I don't have a pool, this is a water fountain, but it's about the best I could get. Oh, and I think I see the priest over there.
Hi, how can I help you?
You look a little different than I expected, but okay, sure, let's do this, get over here.
Alright, let's get this done.
Dude, what's wrong with you? You're drowning me, not baptizing me.
Who said I was a priest? I'm just a guy who likes to waterboard people for fun.
Yo, sorry I'm late.
You mean you're the priest? You look nothing like one.
Let's get this over with.
Alright, let's get him in here.
You ever just find a game that's really bizarre and random that everyone would question why you own? No, not that. Today, I'm gonna talk about a game that I discovered on a whim a few months ago, and that I literally only played for the first time maybe 30 minutes ago. Yeah, we got hot and ready opinions straight out of the oven for this one. Now, I'm sure you've played a fighting game at some point in your life, and probably one that's generally considered good. You can't go wrong with Smash Bros, Street Fighter, Tekken, etc., and you especially can't go wrong with Marvel vs. Capcom when it has my boy Phoenix Wright. Still hoping you'll be in the next Smash game, buddy. Well, while I was listening to my favorite podcast a while back, someone mentioned this fighting game that sounded absolutely crazy to me. I'm here to talk about this game. I introduce you to Fight of Gods. You can find this game on Steam for the purest experience. I say that because on the console releases, there were a lot of changes made to the game to make it less inoffensive. You'll see what I mean. Now, from the title alone, you would probably assume that this game is absolutely badass, like God of War or something. Well, it is in its own janky way, but it definitely ain't no God of War. And there's no Kratos to be seen here, although that would be a pretty cool crossover. Well, one look at the roster will tell you everything you need to know about the game. We have a whole lot of gods lined up for you to play as, some that are the figures of actual religions, some Greek and Roman gods, etc. Some of the notable characters here are my man Jesus, Zeus, Odin, Buddha, Anubis, Moses, and f***ing Santa Claus? Yeah, something here ain't like the rest. Yeah, I'm talking about Anubis. Dogs are supposed to walk on all fours, man. But for real, Santa Claus? Most of these make sense. They are gods, so it fits. But to my knowledge, Santa isn't a god. He's just a guy who breaks into your home because he knows you can't stop him. Well, let's face it though, the game wouldn't be the same without him. He really adds to the wackiness of the game, whether that wackiness was intentional or not. Oh, and we have Sif here. I have to call this out because the creators of the game seriously went balls to the walls with the jiggle physics here. Now, I like to keep my head out of the gutter that's about to fall off of my house, but I can't just ignore this. Like, I'm a dude, of course I like jiggle physics, but this seems a bit excessive, you know? Anyway, let's jump into an actual game here, as of course, Jesus. Oh my god. That's a fucking entrance alright. He comes in on the cross, breaks away from it with the strength that could pull the continents, and then he literally uses the pieces of the wood still attached to him as weapons. This is actually kind of badass, I can't lie. Oh my god, he fucking floats? Is he doing CPR? The way he floats backwards with this look of try me bitch, I'm Jesus, what you gonna do? While T-posing is amazing. Sif is cool too I guess, but Jesus is seriously the star of the show here. I then decided to pit Anubis against Santa Claus, and what can I say, Santa's got his shit together. Or maybe I just suck at the game. Which, to be fair, makes sense. I was never that good at fighting games anyway, but for as much as I'm enjoying this, I've gotta say it's really janky. The graphics aren't great considering the game released in 2020, but that's not really the issue. Looking like a PS3 game isn't a sin or anything, right? The animation is definitely a little stiff, as you can probably tell, not fluid at all. The gameplay itself also doesn't feel that engaging, honestly. I want to do all these cool moves and stuff, but the CPUs know what they're doing and kick my ass immediately, so sometimes I just win by spamming the same thing over and over. Like, sometimes the special moves really take ages in my experience. Like, when I was playing as Moses, I tried to use his special moves, but he took so long to do so that Amaterasu just annihilated me, so I ended up just whacking her on the head with a stick until she went down. The voice acting also isn't that great. They use the exact same voice clips over and over throughout the entire battle, and the announcer really isn't great in my opinion. Like, get my man Xander Mobus over here. He is the perfect fighting game announcer. Or, like, I could just do it. I mean, I wanted to be a voice actor once upon a time, and still kinda do, so, yeah. Round 1. Fight. And oh my god, they have fatalities too. This is amazing. I guess like this YouTube commenter said, you could probably call this Immortal Combat. That's nice. Now, let's try to play online. Yeah, maybe that's for the best. In my personal but not professional opinion, this game is not good for all the reasons I just discussed. On top of that, a lot of people are definitely angry at such a game's existence because it uses these religious figures in a bad way, only fueling the argument from boomers that video games are evil. I mean, they are, but like, chill man, there's nothing wrong with evil. In my opinion, it's just a video game and it's not meant to be taken seriously. But hey, I have absolutely zero interest in religion, so I'm probably not qualified to say anything. And I feel like I'm kinda on the border of the things I don't want to talk about by even talking about this game, but hey, whatever. Likewise, I'm probably not qualified to say whether this game is good or not because I'm not a fighting game buff. But from my experience, there are many other fighting games that would play a lot better that I could sink my time into. So I wouldn't call this a good game, but the absurdity of it makes it so great. The first time I played this game and was kicking ass as Jesus, I was laughing so hard. I mean, I think this would be a fun game to pop in every once in a while to have a good time, but it's definitely got issues.
Well, so what religious activity you want to do next?
We could crucify you, but we don't have any wood, so we could go to Home Depot.
Let's do this!
Home Depot, baby! I hate Lowe's!
I've run out of things to talk about regarding Fight of God, so now we'll just talk about Home Depot. It's a good store, it's got wood, it's got furniture, it's got all kinds of good stuff. Drills, I'm sure, ladders and step ladders for all you Ace Attorney fans. And like Christmas trees and stuff, like Home Depot is pretty cool. Now, I know that you might be in the Lowe's camp. There's a lot of people that like Lowe's. In my opinion, Home Depot is personally the best one because Lowe's doesn't have that sick theme song. Like, I even looked it up and it just gave me the Home Depot theme song, but it says it was Lowe's, and I don't think that's right. Also, Lowe's is always by Walmart, and, well, I can't really say anything about Walmart. Walmart's not bad. Anywho, Home Depot is the best. No other place has such a good theme song that they play in commercials. Like, it's memorable. It makes you want to go to the Home Depot. Trust me, my dad does all the time. He loves Home Depot. I mean, granted, he needs supplies for his car and stuff, but I doubt the theme song really helps that much, but we'll just say he likes the theme song, because my dad is a man of good taste regarding music. Anyway, Home Depot is really cool, and it sells more than Lowe's. Like, it's got a lot more sales under its belt, and if that doesn't say that people like Home Depot more, I don't know what will. Sure, Lowe's might have more space. I looked into this, it definitely does. But that doesn't matter. The fact that Home Depot sells more stuff and has more customers when they're using less surface area than Lowe's just means that all that extra space Lowe's has doesn't mean anything when Home Depot can do the same thing but better with a smaller area. So yeah, that's about all I've got. Home Depot is truly interesting, possibly even more interesting than Fight of Gods. Well, I just got back from Home Depot and surprisingly they didn't have any wood. So I ended up not going through with the whole crucifixion thing. But I also thought it'd be a little weird to go up to the checkout counter and say, yeah, I'm buying these 2x4 so I can make a cross and crucify myself. Anyway, next best scenario, I'll make a cross out of chicken legs, and then I'll be able to crucify myself and have chicken at the same time, just like Jesus always wanted.